Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Get Barred, my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Christmas tag, which means basically I'm going to be answering questions all about my history of Christmas time and what it was like for me as a child and growing up as Christmas. I'm really festive now. I've got another Christmas jumper on today. I've got a snowman jumper on. It's got a little bobble at the top. It's so cute though. As you can see, we've got the Christmas tree behind me. So yeah, we're really festive. We're walking in a winter wonderland as we speak. So yeah, today I'm going to be answering some questions about Christmas, and then at the end of the video I'm going to be tagging someone who I then want them to talk about Christmas time as well. So the first question I've got is, what is your earliest memory of Christmas time? Now, I can't remember how old I was at the time, but the most distinct memory I have when I was little is I had a massive fascination with Santa Claus. I wanted to be Santa Claus. I'm sure many people do want to be Santa Claus. Who wouldn't want to be? He's epic, you know, goes around and gives presents to everyone. And as a little kid I was quite the generous little boy. So I decided when I was, I think I was 2, my mum will be able to tell me definitely, I think I was about 2, I dressed up in a makeshift Santa costume. So I can't remember what it was, but it was basically a bit of red felt. Oh, I know what it was. You know those things that you put under the tree to support the tree, the little covers? It was a Christmas tree cover. That's how pathetic it was as a Santa robe. And I wanted that white strip down my front, but I didn't have one, so I got a piece of A4 paper and I put that down my front. And I got one of Mum's handbag belts, put it around my little stomach. I didn't have any socks, but I did have these fascinating blue wellies. So I stuck these on my feet. I had a little beard, I had a little hat, and I basically got a little Santa sack and I put all my mum and dad's presents from each other and from me in this sack. And basically they had to come to my room. They weren't allowed to come downstairs, they had to come to Santa's grotto, and I had to give them their presents. And I had this little desk that I think my dad bought me. It was gorgeous. It was like red, green and yellow, and it stood in my room. And basically my mum and dad would take it in turns to come and basically get a gift of Santa. And I put on this really like daft little, you know when you're little and you're trying to do like a deep voice, it was like, oh, hello, what would you like for Christmas, to my mum and dad. And yeah, there's a picture of me somewhere in that outfit, and yeah, every time I think about that memory, it kind of makes me really emotional, you know. Mum and dad were so good to me when I was little at Christmas time. It was absolutely magical. They did so much for us, and it was nice to feel like I did something for them. Okay, what is my favourite Christmas film? Without doubt, The Grinch. I don't think there is a better film than this at Christmas time. Do you know why? Because not only is it magical and full of Christmas cheer, but it also tells the story of someone who didn't fit into Christmas for obvious reasons and was rejected, but actually uses the power of Christmas to then come back and connect with all these lovely people. And you know, Jim Carrey as the Grinch is so funny. I think it's one of those films that really hits the border between child film and adult, because there are some jokes in there which are just for adults and he hits them just right. I think if any other actor was in that film, it probably wouldn't work. You know, I mean, Tim Allen, as good as he is in a lot of Christmas films, like the Santa Claus, just probably wouldn't work. I think Jim Carrey, because he's got that danger about his performance, but he can slightly go a little bit overboard sometimes. Just, he's perfect. And the fact that it's in rhyme, it's just a great story that is The Grinch. What is my favourite Christmas song? It was Christmas Eve, right? In the drunk tank. I love that song. I think that sits with me as the best Christmas song. And do you know how most people say it's not Christmas until this happens? For me, it's not Christmas until that song is played. And actually, ironically, I've not heard it once anywhere. I don't think I've heard it once. And that is what I call mine and Hannah's song. We always sing that to each other. That's my sister. For years we've been singing that song together. And yeah, we always play the different parts. I think what I really like about that song is it sang, obviously the guy's a bit merry, unsherry. So I feel like I can sing it perfectly because he's not singing like amazingly, you know. It's a song we can all sing and have a bit of a jig. And yeah, I love it. I love that kind of Irish heritage kind of song. It has been my most favourite present ever. I've been a spoiled brat. I was trying to think when I was younger the most iconic present ever. Oh, without sounding too sad, I think just because I never thought I'd get one, I got a Nimbus 2001. Yeah, a Nimbus 2001. Who can say that they get a Nimbus 2001 for Christmas? I was at my grandma Teese's house in Liverpool, and it's a year where we especially got absolutely spoiled. we got absolutely spoiled. Because I think my mum and dad weren't paying for the Christmas dinner this year. I think my grandma paid for it. They splashed out even more on presents, and I got everything. Like I got an Nimbus 2001. It was made of plastic, but it doesn't matter. You know, I still flew around with it like I was playing Quidditch. Yeah, I felt it. I was it. But it is hard to say really, because I've got so much over the years. I think sadly my biggest Christmas present is having Beth. Like, that's quite a sweet one to say, but yeah, just having someone to share it with is probably the biggest present, and it's not just for Christmas. That's not just for Christmas, it's forever. What has been the worst present you've ever had? Again, I think I'm grateful for everything I get, really. Not necessarily have I ever had anything when I've gone, oh my god, what is that? Ugh. So I really can't tell you this one. I think it's just a tribute of how good my mum and dad have been to me for stuff. I'm really trying to think of the worst present ever. It's not as bad as when Hannah got some toffee for you for her birthday, but no, I'm sorry, Hannah. No, I can't think of it. I've got no ideas. All right, we'll carry on. You know, doesn't have to be a definite answer. Can be a mystery. What is your favourite Christmas food? I used to love pigs and blankets, but there was one Christmas I got really sick. It wasn't off then, but it was I was really ill, and I remember the taste of cheese and bacon after that for a while. I really didn't like. Stilton cheese on Jacob. It has to be the brown Jacob's crackers. I love that. Absolutely gorgeous. But for me, the most favourite Christmas food of all time for me is, and always will be, a mince pie with some brandy cream. Cannot beat it, hands down. When that mincemeat is nice and hot, and that pastry is just, it's got like a crust on the outside, it's nearly soft in the inside. Beautiful, and brandy cream sets it off, deliciousness. And then you've got the turkey and all the rest, you know. Christmas stuffing as well. You can see how indecisive I am. I haven't picked one particular mince pie. So what's the next one? What 3 things do you love about Christmas the most? This is good because I've got multiple choice. First one I love is the decorations. I think without the decorations at Christmas it would just be another day. It really makes the place, you know, you're inviting sort of like the Icelandic traditions and the Nordic traditions into your house, like the you know, the wreaths, the evergreens, the firs, all that. It really brings the place to life, and it makes it feel like it's living. The tinsel, yeah, the decorations for me is one of the main things. The food, you know, I mean, I eat like a pig all year round, but to see other people do it and feel good about it, it's great, you know. We must enjoy our food. There are too many people who don't enjoy food that much, and at Christmas we just forget what we think about the rest of the year and we just pick out, you know. Like I said, you've got Stilton mince pies, turkey, stuffing, you know, oh, parsnips, swede, all those veg, sprouts. Oh my gosh, sprouts. I don't know why people wouldn't like sprouts. I think they're great. Yeah, so food. And the third one, seeing someone's face when you've bought them something really special. That moment, not when you receive something, although that's great, when you give something and you see that moment when they open it and you know you've done the right thing and it just gives you that warm feeling inside. I've never done that yet. No, I'm sure I have. But yeah, the gift of giving, I just think that's a great thing. I just think that's a really nice thing. And I think it should teach us that we should give to people more, whether it's Christmas or not. Just, you know, to live for that feeling of being able to give something back. Something that I saw when I was on Panto actually, when I was performing, and I saw the enjoyment in these kids' faces. Because we went to some really deprived schools sometimes, and you just think these kids don't get this all year round, you know, they don't see this all year round. We do it every day, and we do the show every day, but they don't get this. And it's really nice to see that moment when they really love a character. It's just a great feeling. So yeah, so food, decorations, and the gift of giving. If you could go anywhere to spend Christmas, where would it be? I'd probably go actually to Lapland, or at least to Scandinavia, and have a look at some of the traditions, some of the really cool traditions that they do. Anywhere like Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Yeah, I'd love to go to. I think I'd love to go up north and definitely go see the Aurora Borealis and Northern Lights at Christmas time, or even Canada. Anywhere north that's really cold and really, you know, at Christmas. Yeah, I think I'd go there. God, I'm so indecisive. Sorry. Do you have any Christmas traditions? Yep, always open a present on Christmas Eve. We always do that, just one present. It's like a teaser trailer for a film, and it's like, coming up, Christmas time, with this present first. You know, it's like inviting you into the enjoyment of Christmas. I used to go to church on a Sunday with my dad. I enjoyed doing that, but obviously I'm not living at home anymore, so I don't really do that. But that used to be one of my traditions. Apart from that, Don't know. I'd love to start making traditions with Beth because we're getting married next year, and hopefully in a few years' time we'll have kids. So it'd be nice to start making traditions of our own, like maybe going to see a film on Christmas Eve, or having a glass of eggnog or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I think traditions are important because the little memories and things you can do every year. I think it's cute. Finally, we're there already. Have you finished all of your Christmas shopping and wrapping? I've done all Beth's. I did it really quickly actually. I was really happy with how quick I did it. I mean, I've got all the presents from me, but I don't know if Santa's got still a few from him to give. Don't know, we'll find out on Christmas Day. Wrapping, yeah, I've been getting better at wrapping. My grandma helped me last year. I've got a good rhythm of it. So yeah, I've just got some stuff to get from my mum and dad. So mum and dad, if you're watching, but they don't think I'm getting them anything this year, but I've got to get mum and dad something. And with Hannah, it's just a case of tell me what you want, Hannah, and I'll get you it. So I'm waiting back to hear on Hannah. And then there's a couple of presents for Beth's mum and dad and stuff and whatnot. So yeah, just a few days. I think it's good to wait actually sometimes till the last week of Christmas because you get that excitement and you just, you don't worry about Christmas shopping, you have to do it. So yeah, all in all, they are brilliant questions. So thank you to the person who did them. And I'm really excited now, even more excited after just telling you my favourite things at Christmas. So, as I said in true tradition, I'm going to pass this Christmas tag on, and this is going to no one other than my very own blister of a sister, Hannah Clifford. So, Hannah, you've got a vlog, you're going to pick this up and you're going to do a Christmas tag. And I can't wait to hear what you say in your 10 questions. And I'm sure maybe some of them will be interlinked. After all, we are siblings. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, and I promise more videos will keep churning out very soon. I'm looking forward to doing more. And thank you for the people who have subscribed and liked so far. So yeah, give it a watch, give it a share if you care. So take care. Love to you all. Merry Christmas!